Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. I want to tell you about a recent lesson learned so that hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and not make them yourselves. So, we're looking at yesterday's price action. So, this would have been Wednesday. This is the NASDAQ futures on a 5 minute time frame. So, I was trading up in here and I was short, which was lovely yesterday morning. And then at the open, this shot down pretty far. Okay, so my daily target is $1,000. I had hit that. I don't know where I was in and out of, but like somewhere, let's just say around here. Then I go to open my journal because I'm going to write down my balances and like my P&Ls for the day and all the stuff that I normally do to like close out my trading day, right? But as I'm looking at this, as I am intending to turn it off, do I turn it off? No. I did not turn it off. And somewhere like, I don't know, somewhere down in here, I'm like, oh man, it's just still, it's pushing lower. There's a lot of momentum. It looks so good. So I go short again. And then this happens. Pew, bounce. And because I was feeling a little good that day, I think I was even trading more than one lot. So I was up over $1,000. And then I lost it all. And then I was so frustrated by that that I continued in this chop to lose more and more and more and more and more. Thankfully, this happened purely, I mean, luck for me is that I was able to make it all back and then some and still hit my daily target again on this big spike down. However, that was a super dumb move because I had to do like 3 times as much work than if I would have just stopped after I had hit that initial target for the first time up in here. So my new rule to myself that I wrote in my journal was turn it off once I've hit the target and get the balance later. Too much temptation while things are still moving. So let's talk about then today. I am attempting to the best of my ability to actually learn from my mistakes. So this morning, when things started picking up to the downside, I did hit my daily target and then I got out of the market. However, I peeked at it a little bit later and I'm like, "Oh, there's still so many good moves because these are some hefty size candles." So I was like, "Oh man, we bounced up. Like that's a beautiful ambush trade because then it came back down even lower, fractaled, bounced again, amazing. Came back down even lower. Huh, and then bounced again and kind of continued up from there." It was so tempting to me to get back in up in here. But here's how I do it now. I don't even turn on the computer that I trade on. I have a separate computer that I do the rest of my business on. So I just looked at TradeStation on that. I don't really even trade on that. So, okay, fine. Like I have to put these constraints around myself so that I don't get myself in trouble. So, two things for you all today. One is what lessons are you learning or should you be learning that you are not paying attention to? Because I can tell you, it works out a whole lot better when you actually learn the lesson and then change your actions and do something different, like I did today. I was able to just get my money, bank it, cool, I'll come back tomorrow. Great. And secondly, what actions could you take so that you can put some constraint around yourself when you need to, let's say, hold yourself back from not getting in another trade or whatever it is that is causing you challenges in this business? How can you put some constraints or add some boundaries around what you are trying to do or not do? Just some things to consider. Hopefully that helps. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.